Con man, you came in here today and you were like, I'm not even going to say what I want to say about NCAA 2K College Football 25. I'm not even going to get into it. Did you play all night? Is your team there? And I want to let you know, I had a chance to play yesterday. Garrett Green is not going to get tackled one time next season.
Great.
That's what my research is showing me. Everybody's telling me that these 2K numbers are supposed to be legit. This is supposed to be the most realistic game that college football has had in some time. I played with Garrett Green as West Virginia, taking on Penn State now. There's a lot of shit you got to do before you get to play the game.
Sure.
There's so many options of things, and there's just so many buttons you got to push before you get to this moment of Garrett Green going for 80 yards with a juke, a missed tackle, a stride out, and a celebration that all of Morgantown could see and feel and hear. And then that was about it for me. I was about done with the game at about that point because these thumbs are not great. Are you still playing? Are we still bought in? And that is a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is.
You got to make a decision to get to a point where you can maybe make a decision. Well, you can't make that decision because that recruit actually doesn't like you anymore.
That's right.
Because you threw 2 picks last game, so that person's out. You're not going to be able to recruit them. You're going to have to go find somebody else in whatever the portal, and then maybe you'll be able to take a snap. And then when you get in there, what button does what? You have no idea. I have a trigger finger button down here now. All of a sudden, in speed, it was too much. I'm way behind the 8 ball because I didn't play growing up. But I could see how those of you who understand all of this shit that is on the screen, all of the so much shit, R1 to play type, R1 to personnel, R1, there's a play clock happening.
Oh, yeah.
There is seemingly 7,000 plays. There's options. This, got to do this before the snap, hold this while the snap's happening, aim here, hold this down this long. When it gets to this point, hit this one, hang on to it. As the arrow's going, want to get to the top. Can't get too close to the top because then it's going to go to the bottom and then you're going to be done. And then whenever you throw it, well, the defense, that guy's fast. You got to know he's fast. Before you snap, you got to know he's the 92. Well, how the hell was I supposed to know? Well, you got to hold R2. When you hold R2, it comes out. It's like so much shit, okay?
Yep.
I don't know how you gamers do it, but I can see how you'd love that game. I felt like I was GG running Wild Brother myself. In my palm, I was Garrett Green. As we were running down the sideline in Morgantown, I reminded myself of running 110s in a summer workout. And I'm like, look at GG peacocking down there. He did get a little exhausted. I think his little R2 ran out.
Yeah.
He ran out.
The sprint.
We need to get a little bit more into
a little more endurance.
Into conditioning. Garrett Green from my research, but that was awesome. I had a blast for about, what was that, like 55 minutes I was on there, played about 4 minutes a game. That was, to get into there, that was a great time. Are you still playing, and how do we feel about the game?
Oh, yeah, I'm still playing. I'm playing too much. You could argue I wouldn't go that far, but no. Having a great time. Dutch Danger and the Utah Utes, we have made it to the college football playoff. We got the 1 seed. We are in the semis going up against Texas A&M.
Congratulations.
Huge win in the quarters. Jalen Milroe won the Heisman, so I will be, in fact, betting on that at ESPN Bet, hopefully. And also, as much as pressure I've been putting on the boys, I feel like it's kind of seeped into my own brain. I had a dream last night that I was late for a game, and I woke up in a panic. So I don't know.
You, as in Coach Dutch Danger, the 5'4", 280-pounder?
No. Me as a third-string middle linebacker woke up, forgot my helmet, had to go back to my dorm room, grab it, almost missed the bus. It was actually a nightmare. But no, the game is still fantastic. As it's progressed, there is a lot. I was telling the guys here, going into Bama in the Sugar Bowl, Milroe guarding the runs a lot, and you basically you got to pinch the D-line, you got to roll the backers over the top.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much you got to do.
You got to do a lot of things to win a game in that. But to your point about GG, I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback, break as many tackles, get out of as many sacks as I saw you yesterday playing, and unfortunately for the West Virginia team, Mitt and Bruce took over, gave up 21 points, and we couldn't really come back from that loss. But no, it's still a fantastic game. 2K got it right. I'm glad that we got the deluxe version.
You're not allowed to do that, right? Because you're an actual gamer. I've caused quite a stir here.
Well,
how?
Well, it's either one or the other is what I was told. The one was the one that everybody liked and played and was excited about. The other one is the new one that took over and changed his name.
Everyone who actually has played this calls it NCAA football. That's not the name. It's college football 25. So you can call it, NCAA 2K football 2025. You can call it that. That's fine.
That's kind of the name.
Yeah, exactly. Because everyone's calling it a different name. But college football is back. That's basically what we're getting to here is, and then we got the media days, which SEC media days is that
2 weeks long?
Is it SEC media month?
Yes.
You didn't grow up playing games, right? Video games?
No.
Me neither. So I don't have it. I don't have the natural. And I had some controller that I think was sent to me years ago. I literally brought a box out of my house to this. It had dust all over it because these things have been sent to me, very kind to them, PlayStation. I think I got into Tiger Golf there for a little bit because I was going to become a gamer. That's always the song and dance. But somebody sent me like a professional controller that's like really good, but it doesn't have the shapes on the buttons. So it's just the 4 buttons. So it's an advanced controller.
Yeah.
So you're supposed
you already know the shapes.
Yeah, it's next
and I don't.
Yeah, that's not a beginner's controller.
Yeah, I don't know that. So I'm sitting there and they're like, you need to hit square.
You need to write it down. Get someone with really good handwriting that can write with a tiny little pen above each little thing.
Onto the plastic thing?
No,
Triangle,
he
square,
has the
whatever.
other controller. It was dead. It needed a charge, and we were just trying to get in there and play. But
turns out I'm never going to do it again.
You play well though.
That's
Play
how it
well.
goes.
I mean, did you not break 2 sacks and then run 80 yards with Garrett Green?
Well, yeah, but I didn't know Garrett Green was good sack to see because I had my eyes downfield.
Well, of course.
So you actually, if you were to have the volume on this particular video, you'd hear me go, "Oh shit!" That's because I just found out because my controller started rattling.
Oh yeah,
that I was getting tackled at the time. But GG ran wild, scored an 80-yard scamper. I had a blast. It was fun. I handed over the controller, threw a pick, handed over the controller. I'm out of here.
Yep.
Stared down a receiver. It was too much. The amount of decisions you have to make, AJ, just for anything to happen, is so vast. Really? It is so much, and you got to know so much shit so quickly that I think everybody just kind of grows up with. So I'm never going to be able to play, and that's what I've just realized is it's not my thing. I'll just watch you guys do your thing. I scored a touchdown.
Yeah, you got your taste.
Threw a pick.
You get it.
Recruited a kid who shut the door in my face. Fuck him. He's 17. I don't care anyways.
Yeah.
What do you mean you recruited? Like, what do you mean? Is there like little gameplay where they show you walking down a hallway and knocking on a door or something?
Well, my name was Al Waysby Cruton.
That's right.
That was my name they gave me. Al Waysby Cruton.
Hyphenated.
Cool.
So that was my actual name because I chose to be a recruiter as opposed to a motivator or a tactician. I forget the exact strategizer or whatever the hell it is. But yeah, they give you a list of 4,000 names. It's an Excel spreadsheet. And then they have like the amount of stars, the rating, where they're from. Do you need this player? Do you not need this player? Then you can go toggle over, pop 4 times. This is where he's been offered. Here's his social media that you're looking. It's like, what? Who's paying $100 to do this to these kids? I recruited a kid hard out of McKeesport, Pennsylvania, out of Pittsburgh.
That was your pipeline.
He was my guy. Pennsylvania was my pipeline. I was very proud of that. This kid put a lock on me because Bruce and Mitt lose a game to Penn State. Kid locks me out of his house. Can't even recruit him ananymore.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Can't even recruit this kid anymore.
There's a lot going on in that game.
I took 27 minutes to figure out how to fucking tell this kid I want him to be on the team.
Yep.
The whole I had to unlock points to send to this fucking kid, and then I had to go to a different Excel spreadsheet to go down to this guy's fucking house to tell him I wanted him on the team, and then I can play a game. Oh, no, it's a bye week. Got to do all that shit again.
That's right.
And then, boom, I can play a game.
Assistant.
And then we lose, and then all of a sudden the kid locked the door. You can't even recruit him anymore. So where'd my points go? They're gone.
They're gone, yeah.
How about my
Yeah.
27 minutes I spent at this kid's house?
Scholarship's gone, too.
Yeah, you waste your yeah, it doesn't matter. He's not coming. It's like,
These people are geniuses, though. You talk about keeping you there and making you play. That's all they want is to keep you playing as long as you possibly can.
and I apologize to people watching on ESPN. I guess it was muted for the last 20 seconds. I got a little worked up. I want to play. I want to be a part of this community. It's just too damn late, and I don't know how you pay attention. I told you this earlier.
Yes.
I am a human with ADHD. I don't want to diagnose anybody.
I am as well.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you. I was 4 Excel spreadsheets deep over there before even touching the football field, and I was like, "Get me the hell out of here!" I wanted to quit immediately, but I couldn't. Had to just persevere. It's a battle of like stick-to-itiveness to get through that entire thing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And what you said too, like growing up with it is just something that since I have done it already before, the new game is just kind of something that you were looking forward to. And also, AJ Hawk, I'm going to need like 3 signed jerseys because I promised 4 middle linebackers from Ohio.
That's what I'm saying. This is a real thing. He's actually talking to this fake being this 16-year-old kid
for 15 weeks. I mean, it was the whole entire season. It is a 4-star. Needed him bad in Ohio. AJ Hawk signed Ohio State jersey, got it done.
You were talking to this kid for 14 weeks What I did that one time before that one game, you would the next week follow up with this.
Follow up. I had to do a sway at one point just because he was in between Utah and BYU. And then I did a hard sell after I beat the shit out of BYU, and I got his ass in with the kicker being the Ohio State AJ Hawk signed jersey.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, AJ, for landing somebody for Coach Dutch Danger, who's a 5'6", 280-pound dog.
Yeah, 350 now. Stressful season.
Okay, obviously.